I have a lot of people that explain to me that money is a really big issue in their life, and I totally understand that because I've been in that position myself. I've had cycles where I've had money and then I've lost everything and I've had to start again. And I'm making this video because it's not a training course, it's not the solution to your money problems, but I wanted to share with you what has helped me. So the things that I've tried over the years and what the results that I've seen and how it's helped for money to flow more easily into my life by what I'm doing, by my mindset. Because just like you, I've in the past certainly blocked money from coming into my life. I think mainly because I didn't put importance on money. My whole entire life I've put more importance on caring for my family, giving help to other people, and trying to always better myself, and not really putting a focus on actual money, because I don't believe that my soul has a desire to be wealthy, because what would I really do with that money anyway? We all say we want money, but what do you really want it for? That's the key, isn't it? So I've heard so many people say, you know, let's say there's a $40 million lottery draw, Powerball draw coming up. How many people actually say, oh, I don't want $40 million. I just want enough so that I'm comfortable, so I could pay off my mortgage or maybe share some with the family. So you see how we instantly have limited ourselves by saying, I don't want that much money, I just want enough. So some of the things that I have used myself, techniques that I've used myself, which has really helped to just shift the energy, because money is just energy. It's just like anything else, just energy. So you have the ability to attract that energy into your life. One thing that I have tried is EFT tapping, which is emotional freedom techniques. It's a little bit like the technology of like using like feng shui, and not feng shui, what is it called? Acupuncture, where you have pressure points in your body. So you start off tapping in, there's a sequence of tapping that you do in certain areas of your body, touching pressure points and speaking what you want to attract into your life. So this technique, you can just go onto YouTube and type in EFT tapping for money, and there's so many people out there that offer tutoring in this area. Just watch it and do the practice, because it actually gets into your subconscious mind and gets past all that noise in your conscious mind. Something else is really important is to have a gratitude journal. So if you're not grateful for what you already have, it's really, really hard to attract more into your life. Just when you eat tea at night time. We do this in our house. I've got my two sons still living here. When we eat, I cook tea, we eat. While I'm eating it, I just say, and the kids will say, gee, this is really nice. And I just always say, aren't we lucky we have food tonight? Aren't we lucky we had the money to buy this food to eat, to share together? Just the little things. Standing in the shower in the morning. Instead of standing in the shower panicking about all the things you've got to do for the day, just feel grateful that you've been able to pay for your electricity bill or your gas bill that heats the hot water that you have running down on you, because there's so many people out there that just don't have that luxury. So definitely shifting the gratitude that you have will help money come to you. Being angry and pissed off with the world because you think it's everyone else's fault because you don't have any money, that's just going to make it worse. And if you panic about money, I know myself, if I had a bill, say, for like $300 and I really needed $300 urgently, if I panicked about it and like, please, I really need $300. Where am I going to get $300 for? And I'm so pissed off that I don't get this $300 and everyone else has got it. If I've got that kind of attitude, I don't usually get it. if I be calm and I say, okay, I really need $300 this week to cover this bill. I'm leaving it up to the universe to guide me. Where am I going to get it from? And I'll follow the guidance. It comes. It always comes. And you look back at your own life too. Like, you know when you've really needed money and it's showed up. So just be grateful for when that happens. You need to focus on, I've put focus on money. So you need to be accountable for the way you spend money and really looking at, as I mentioned the other day, say you needed to spend $30 on doing something for yourself, like going and getting a massage or getting a reading or getting a Reiki treatment or having your your nails done. Probably that's a bit cheap for having your nails done, but anything that you could spend $30 to $50 on that's going to be good for you. Or do you choose to go and buy 2 bottles of wine or a packet of cigarettes, or go and spend that money on something that's not good for you? That's basically saying to yourself, I don't really deserve that money, so I'm just wasting it on things that aren't really good for me. So just really write down, keep a tab of your money, keep a budget of your money. A great thing to do is, let's say you've got some bills coming up. You've got your electricity, your water, your phone, and the amounts. Write them on a piece of paper and put them, like I have them sitting next to my computer. So this week, if I've got electricity, a water bill, and a phone bill, I write down what they are and add them up and say, okay, so this week I need $600 to come in to cover these bills. And then focus on, how am I going to get that $600? So another thing you've got to open up your broad mindset around money is, because it is an energy, it can come from so many different places. If you're just stuck in the mindset that money just comes from my income, that's it. So let's say you've got one job, a part-time job or a full-time job, and that's your income that's coming in. When you close your mind off and say, that's the only place that I can get money, so I have to budget just that amount of money. So my wages are $700 for the week, and I will budget what I need to spend out of that $700. You've just limited your beliefs right there and then by doing that. Money can come from your income. It can come from selling items. You've got items laying around in your house that you haven't used for years. You can sell them. That brings in money. You could go find a coat in your wardrobe, put your hand in the pocket. Oh, there's money in there. There's a $20 note in there. There's money in old handbags. There might be money right now in your car, under the seat, in the glove box. There could be, you could sell something. Make something yourself. If you love gardening, you could do cuttings from plants, put them in pots and sell them out the front of your house. That's still bringing in money. It might not be a lot, but it's still bringing in money. You might be really good at drawing. Do some artwork. Make something creative. Great cook. You could cook and sell some stuff at a local fete. Using your skills. If you've brought up your own children and you have time now and you're sitting at home on a Saturday night, or you're not doing anything and you want some extra money, do some babysitting for someone else that can afford to pay you. Cleaning. Do some cleaning for somebody else. Any skill set that you have and you know you're good at it, offer that service to somebody else to get some extra money. What happens most of the time is people will just sit around going, oh, I can't be bothered. If you can't be bothered, you won't bring the extra money in. If you can be bothered, you will bring the extra money in. Writing a book. You've got knowledge, what you do in life. You've got a story to tell. Write a book so that other people want to buy your book. Write blogs. Some people write blogs and they just love writing so much, and they get picked up by other people, and then they get paid for their blogs. Like Instagram people, they get paid to be on Instagram. They get paid to be on YouTube because they're creative. They're using their abilities. You can win money. If you don't enter things, you don't win if you don't enter. if you don't have any extra spare money left over to buy a lotto ticket for this week, enter competitions that are free. Enter competitions like on the Take 5 magazine. They are a paid magazine. You do have to buy the magazine, but they've got so many competitions in there. Sunrise TV show in the morning and the Today show in the morning offer like the cash cow and I'm not sure what today. You just have to ring, leave your name and leave your name and number, and you could be drawn out as the winner of the cash they're giving away. So enter competitions. You can go on the computer and type in competitions in Australia and just enter them all. You go to the supermarket and you buy a certain product, and with that product is an entry form for a competition. Go in it. It's you putting at the intention that you want to attract things back to you. You want to win things. You want to attract good things back to you. If you don't bother entering in the first place, nothing will happen. Nothing changes. It's like you're stale. There can be money gifted to you if you're willing to accept it. People offer you money. You can, if you're really, really desperate and you really need money, go and set up a GoFundMe page where other people that are able to support you can do. You might find an old scratchy ticket, got $2 on it, cash it in, get 2 more $1 ones. There could be money there. You just never know. I think my youngest son is so good at manifesting things. He once wanted $50, and of course I wouldn't give it to him because he didn't deserve just to get $50 handed to him, and he said but he really needed this $50. So he went on a school excursion to the zoo, and they're walking along the path and there was $50 just laying on the path, and he thought, there's my $50. I wanted $50, it's just sitting there. But his little friend that was walking next to him ran up, he saw it as well, and he ran up and took it, and then he kept it. And my son came home and he goes, I manifested that $50. That was sitting on the path for me, but my friend saw it. And he was a little bit annoyed because when he really thinks of something to manifest, he truly believes it. So he stewed about that for about 2 days, and then he walked out the front door and there was just $50 laying on the ground in the front of our house on the lawn. There was a $50 note just laying there. So it had manifested back to him again. It's so much to do with your mindset on money and whether you really, really, really believe that you deserve it. That is one of the key issues to... I want you to answer yourself that question today. Write down on a piece of paper. Do I truly believe that I deserve to have money and wealth in my life? Because the answer will be really interesting to what is created in your life. So there's a few things for you to do. Write down your gratitude journal. Be grateful. Talk everything you do. When you eat, when you have a hot shower, when you get into a warm bed at night, be grateful for it. If you struggle, if you're really in a bad place in your mind and you're really struggling to find that gratitude, go to sleep with a gratitude meditation playing in earphones. Even if you're asleep, it just still gets in and it helps shift the energy that's just sitting in your body that you're too scared to shift. Something else is, can you envisage your life with money? So instead of just saying, I just want enough money to pay my bills, or I want enough money to travel, or I want enough money to do whatever you want to do. Envisage yourself doing it, and do you feel like you're going to be happy doing it? Is that what is going to make you happy? So I've got enough money, I can go and travel. That's what's going to make you happy. It's all about creating that energy that suits your situation. So there's a few tips for you there that I've outlined, which I hope you put them into practice, because so many people will complain and complain and complain, I just don't have this or I don't have that. And then they don't do anything about it. It's like they have no options. You always have options. You always have choice. There is unlimited amount of opportunity out there if you believe in yourself. If you're not going to do anything about it and just keep complaining, then I'm suggesting that probably your life is not going to change. So I just wanted to try and help you to see things in a different way. As it's helped me in life, I hope that it helps you as well. So thank you and enjoy the rest of your day.